Good morning, goat lovers. Crystal here with Blue Cactus Dairy Goats, and guess who's in labor today? Miss Cami. So Miss Cami had her due date on April 1st, and that is today. So she is right on time. So we're gonna give her a weigh-in. She is 120.
120 pounds, which is exactly what she weighed on the 24th of March.
You didn't gain no more weight, huh? All right, so we're gonna check her measurement and see how that went. All right, so Cami here had the biggest belly at the last measurement at 52 inches around. So let's see if that changed at all. Oh. Try to get it on your biggest point, girl. Looks like she is at 50 and a half.
So she's lost an inch and a half.
Lost an inch and a half. So if you guys saw the last video, they're all kind of, once their babies drop, they're losing inches around. So just babies get in position. So very cool. Alright guys, so at 6:30 this morning I came out to check on all of the does, and Cami was off in the corner talking to me, letting me know that she definitely needed my attention. So I went in, checked her ligaments. So as of 6:30 I noticed they were gone. Right now it is 9:30. She hasn't started bedding down or anything like that. So I think we got a little bit of time on her, but here she is. We're ready to go with Cami. Alright you guys, so while we're waiting on Cami, I'll just fill you in with Lily's labor. Now she went into labor super late into the night. It was almost midnight actually before she finally had her babies. So she went 16 hours past losing her ligaments, and still there were no babies on the ground. She wasn't even really pushing too hard. And it just looked like maybe I need to go and just check a little. So when I did go in and check into her canal, just barely, I could feel a face. And so I thought, well, that's definitely something clogging the situation. So it wasn't very hard to finagle this baby that was actually in a ball. It was this little guy here. But he was in the somersault position, the little stinker, and clogging the other little babies from coming out and causing mama not to be able to give birth. So anyway, I got this little dude out, and he was healthy and strong and did awesome. And then let me see number 2. Come here, mister. Oh, happy feet. It's okay, it's okay. So this little boy, okay, came out second, and he had no issues. She was able to just push him out, and it was literally minutes after number 1. He of course had one of his legs back, so it made it a little bit harder, but she still got him out. And then number 3, and he as well had one leg back, but again came out pretty good. So this is the first for Lily here to have triplets, and it is not surprising because her udder was ginormous. So she has 3 gorgeous little bucklings. Ain't that right? And they're the sweetest little things, and they definitely have their mama stature. They're wide, they're strong, and they are healthy. So I'm very, very, very happy with it. So Lily gave us labor 110, and now 240 kids, huh? So for Lily, the guessing game between me and Emily, I had guessed 2 for Lily, even though I was second guessing that as the time went on, but I can't take it back. So anyway, I guessed 2 and Emily guessed 3. So Miss Emily was correct on Lily's count. So pretty cool. So we're gonna get in the pen with Cami and just wait to see what she has. Okay, so it is 11:30 right now. So it's been 2 hours since Miss Cami's been put into her little stall here. Now, as you can see, she's kind of been bedding around a little bit, so she's dug herself a hole to lay in. She's getting a little bit more talkative, but I have not noticed super hard contractions from her just yet. So she's doing good. She's not in a lot of pain or anything, and yeah, so we're just waiting. Do you suffer from dry, itchy skin and can't seem to find anything that works? If so, you need Blue Cactus soap. Our goat milk soap is made from high quality, all natural ingredients without any of the harsh chemicals you'll find in store-bought soap. It's time you show your skin some love and head on over to our Etsy shop. Your skin will thank you. The link to our Etsy shop is in the description below. Alright, you guys, so it is 1:30. It has been 2 hours since the last update, and Cami here is getting super hard contractions. So, yeah, she's doing a lot of bedding down and getting quite uncomfortable. So, you know, it could be 6 hours from now, or it could be any minute, and that's kind of how that goes. But hopefully it won't be too much longer for her sake. Now, Cami here, this is going to be her 7th time having babies. She has given us a total of 21 babies in all, believe it or not. And, I don't know, she's pretty big, so I'm betting at least 4 in here. Obviously, we'll just have to see, but she's moving along nicely. Aren't you, girl? Alright, you guys, so it is 3 o'clock. And Cami has just started to push. So, I'm crossing fingers that everything's going to go well and they're all just positioned properly. She did have a little bit of discharge, I'd say about 30 minutes ago. So, it's about go time here. We're going to have babies getting pushed out really soon. Get behind you, okay, girl? Okay, so if you saw those couple of pushes Cami gave, that's completely normal behavior. And I would just, you know, there's not one protocol delivery you're ever going to come across. They all kind of fluctuate and are a little bit different in here and there. But those couple of pushes, she was just getting them positioned up into the canal. Her body told her to, you know, start pushing. And she could start pushing for 30 minutes, and not necessarily consistently, not the whole 30 minutes. Like, well, she'll take a break. She'll push a few times, take a break, push a few times, take a break, and they should come out within that 30-minute period. And if not, then that's when you might have to start worrying. But she's definitely not gotten to the 30-minute mark yet. And so as she pushes, I'm looking for something to start bubbling out here. So that was a couple more pushes, but nothing. No bubble has presented itself, which is also another thing. Sometimes the, it's called a fluid sac, and it's kind of amber looking. Sometimes that bubble will present first. Sometimes there's going to be a whole bunch of mucus that the goat has first, which Cami has not had a lot of. And, sorry, I keep looking just to make sure she's alright. And then sometimes the kid will come out before the actual sac. So it really, really just varies. So just because it doesn't come out in a certain order doesn't mean something's wrong. It just means just hold off and wait. As I always say, you know, some people might say that this is interfering, and why do you interfere? I don't find this to be interfering at all. This is my animal. She is my domesticated goat, and she wants me right here, and that's why I am right here. So, just keep an eye. You don't want to have to go in if you don't have to. Just stay calm. Even though Cami has got my nerves really, really, really tense, because last year her babies were so tangled up, and if they have a lot of babies, in a lot of cases, not a lot of cases, I take that back. It's more likely to have entanglement if there's a lot of kids in there, because there's just not a lot of room to position themselves. So, I'm just staying calm, thinking good thoughts. Cami here is going to have 4 perfectly positioned babies. Here she's pushing. Good pushes, girl. There you go. Okay, nothing presenting yet. What time we got?
It is 3:10.
So it's been 10 minutes since she started pushing. And again, not real serious pushes at all. She's just working them up there. If I feel her underbelly, even the side right here, like I can just feel bodies. You can just feel them. She's that full of babies. Alright. I see either a fluid sac or the kid sac. Something's presenting, so here we go. Good girl. I know, baby. And of course the first one is always the hardest, so. Alright, I see hood. Here is a mouth and hood. Good girl. I don't see two hoods, so hopefully one leg is not back. Let's see. And this one's got a hoof back, doesn't it? It's gonna be a boy. You push, I'll pull. I know, girl. Come on. This little stinker, eh? That head. There we go. Now we just gotta get the shoulders, girl. Okay, you resting? Clean your nose. Hold on, buddy. You gotta push for me, girl. I'll help you if you push. Ready? Come on. Let's get them out. Do not yank ever if they're not pushing. Okay, good girl. There we go. You did it. You did it. You did it. Okay. Okay. Hi. Oh. Thank you.
Good girl, Mama.
Jeez. Okay, hold on, girl. Thank you. Good job, baby. Here you go. Oh. All right. Look at that baby. You did good. Oh, it looked like a boy.
I told you it was a boy. Had that leg back, making it hard.
No, no, no. That's not your baby. You stop. Oh. He looks like a cute little buckskin. Okay, these other does, if you guys can see them, are welcoming the baby into the world. Now, ideally, they have at least 10 minutes in between each kid so that they can clean them off and obviously take a break from that, because that's pretty hard on them. But sometimes they'll just shoot right out one after another, so just gotta be ready. Well, he's a pretty little thing. Is that another push, girl? All right. All right, well, she's not gonna get much time in between these babies, it looks like. We good? False alarm. Get that board up, Emily? Of course, the big old dust devil just came blowing through. If you guys can see her kicking her leg out, she is pushing Not super, super hard, but she is pushing right now. Getting the next baby in position. And just the same, you don't want to see them, once they start pushing, they shouldn't have to push for more than 30 minutes to get a kid out. You don't necessarily want to see more than 30 minutes in between each kid either. So that's just something I watch for. So Cami here is bred to Champ. And Champ, believe it or not, is a buckskin. He was born a gorgeous little buckskin, and what happened, and it happens with some buckskins, buckskins have this cape like Cami, because she's also one, but his buckskin was black, or his cape, and it just kind of turned into an extended buckskin, so now Champ looks black. But he's actually a buckskin, so kind of fun. Alright, so it's been 10 minutes since she had that little buckling there. She's only pushed a little bit, so she hasn't really been forcefully pushing out another kid or anything. You can feel those babies in there, Cami. He's cute. Oh, I know. There we go. Okay, girl. Oh. So it's right now 3:30. She's still pushing, but not a whole bunch of hard pushes or anything, but she's getting the baby up in the canal. So right now at this point it's been about 15 minutes since the last kid, or since the first kid. Come on, girl. You got this. Nothing is presenting itself yet. Oh, girl. Oh. Okay. Are you trying to bury me, girl? Okay, I'm doing my best to stay calm, cool, and collective. She's been pushing for, what time is it, Emily?
It is 3:35.
So it's been 20 minutes, but not pushing the whole time or anything. But those last two pushes were pretty hard pushes, and nothing's forming. Sorry, nothing's
Presenting itself.
presenting itself. Thank you, Emily. Hi, Mister. Oh. How are you?
He's calm. Never
You're
mind.
adorable. You're adorable. Welcome to the world. Lily. These does are trying to be baby stillers this year. Lily kiss. She's got your back. Lily. Lily. Okay, so he's very active very quickly. You want to hang out with me? Look how cute. Little cutie, huh? Yeah. Alright, she's pushing again. Those are hard pushes to not really have something presenting at this point, I feel like. There's a bit more slime coming out though, so, or mucus, whatever. I call it slime most of the time, but it is technically mucus. But So at least things are getting past whatever through the canal. So we'll just hold off. I don't think it was wishful thinking. I think I might have seen something coming. A bubble or a sac of some sort. So cross fingers. Here, I will keep. There you go. Okay, you want to fluff ball. So this point has been about 31 minutes, but I feel like I'm seeing some progress. So it could just be a big old kid. And like I said, you know, you'd like to see each kid within the 30-minute time frame. That's a rule of thumb. That doesn't, you got to gauge everything going on in that moment. And I do believe I'm seeing some progress of something actually finally presenting itself. Barely, but I think it is. So I'm going to definitely not just go dive in right now. You want me to hold him for you, baby? I have him. I know you're hungry. So you got a lot more to go, buddy. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's something. I don't know. All right. Oh, a big old kid. Good job. Gosh, Mama. You're all right. There we go. Good job, Cami. Okay, suck it. Hi. She came out, or he or she came out with all legs intact and stuff? Positioned properly?
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably a doe.
It's big, so we'll see. There we go. Okay. Alright, you hold on, mister. There's other things going on for a second.
Brown-eyed.
Yeah. It's a doe.
Yay!
So that one took about 38 minutes in between kids, and I was getting nervous again just because of her past track record with entangled babies, but I'm glad I waited. I'm glad I waited. Again, just kind of assess the situation and see. Like, I saw it looked like some progress was happening, even though it was very minimal. And I felt it might have just been wishful thinking. It, in fact, was. So I'm glad I didn't go into assist, because she's perfect when she was delivered perfect, positioned perfectly. That's good. Hi. Let me just make sure I wasn't making things up. Yeah, definitely go. You're cute. Oh. Yeah. Okay. I got him, Mama. You just gotta hold on, okay? Mama's busy. She's working on it. Cami is a professional at cleaning off her babies super quick, too. Okay, to calm him down, I'm going to see if I can't just get him on Cami's teat here, because he's pretty ravenous. And not only, it does two things. It's going to chill him out and also put her into further contractions. So Cami always has the clogged teat ducts, so what I always do is just check the teats of every single doe, and you make sure that there's not a clog in there, because you could walk away thinking your little babies have found the udder and there's no problem, they're going to be eating good, and then you come back the next day to this engorged, not next day, I would never be the next day for me, but this engorged udder because none of the milk is getting out and the kids are eating. So just always make sure that those teat orifices are absolutely clean. No clogs. Ugh, and hers always are. There we go. I'm going to let him on there, okay? Let's see if we can trick him. Or show him, I mean. Look.
He's so dang tall.
I know. Right there. There, see? Okay, so that should chill him out for a little bit. I'm just so starving. Little dude's over here milk junk already. Usually they'll just suckle for a couple seconds and then He has been chugging the whole time. Let's hope he saves some for his siblings. And now now he's happy. Oh yeah. I think that was a little burp. Was that a little burp? Yeah. Let's see if he'll chill out for a bit, huh? Oh yeah. Good job, Mama. He's over here, milk drunk. He chugged so much milk. That was crazy. You're gonna be a beast, aren't you? Watch her just have two.
Oh my gosh.
She has done that one time before, but the kids were like 3 times that size. So.
They were huge. I mean, she was bigger than ever.
They were ginormous, so it's not likely. He's like, this is where you lay down to get the milk. You're too full yet, aren't you? They're so funny, and temperament usually carries through big time. So Cami is the calmest, most chill goat ever. She's just like ideal. And her kids usually get that temperament too, so. There we go. That's something. Just ahead, okay. Didn't see that coming. Alright, you push, I'll pull. There we go, girl.
Dude.
Oh. Slippery little thing. Okay, hold on. Sheesh. Emily's calling boy since it didn't come out properly.
It came out both shoulders back. I knew immediately.
It did. Luckily Cami's so wide. At least it wasn't in a somersault. Those are the worst. And she's got another one coming out right away. It's a girl.
That's surprising.
Oh, a moon. Looks like potentially moon spotted girl. Cami and Champ's babies are always so fun because you never know what you're going to get. And, well, in most Nigis, you don't know what you're going to get, but Champ has moon spots, which are just round circular spots that are, you know, sometimes just 1 or 2, but sometimes covered in them, and it's just really pretty to look at. It's a pretty coat pattern. And Cami has the blue eyes, so I always hope that they get the blue eyes, and then Cami is also polled, which is just naturally hornless. So there's potential for not only super awesome genetics, which is the most important always, but
Flash.
but potential for flash on those super awesome genetics. So they're exciting babies to watch be born. Cami has the prettiest babies. What do you think, Cami? She's so empty now I can't really tell if there's anything else in her belly. I'm sorry.
She has so much room to be emptying.
Yes.
She's so big.
Boo has been on extra guard dog duty since yesterday when kidding time started. So if you hear him in the background threatening anything and everything, that's what's going on.
He has been extra loud recently, especially yesterday. He heard the goat screaming. He was not having it.
I think like half of her head and one of her ears is going to be a moon spot. Can't really tell until they're completely cleaned up though, huh? Don't get me. Alright, so it is 4:40 right now. It has been quite a bit of time has elapsed and she hasn't even pushed. She hasn't stood up yet either, so I'm going to help Mama up so these babies can eat because they are pretty hungry. But first, since Cami looks so tuckered out, I am going to give her some Jump Start. Let's see if she'll just take it. Sorry. It's alright. There's lots of tubes of extra stuff in it. There we go. There's the Jump Start. I always have Jump Start you guys on hand. It's super awesome for weak kids, but also for the does. Well, for any of the goats. So it just has microorganisms that are alive to help their rumen get going healthy and keep moving properly, but also lots of vitamin A and other vitamins in there to give them energy. So Jumpstart is awesome. Let's see. Cami, hey, you want some of that? Yummy. Want some more? See, and this is not something that they typically just take like that, but they really love it and almost know that they need it after something as hard as delivery. So, yeah, let me get you up, Mama. How cool, huh? So she had a buckling and 2 does, and I'm gonna bump her and just try to feel if there's any more babies in there when I stand her up, but I really feel like she is done. Can we get up? Those babies are hungry, Mama. I like to see them eat pretty shortly after birth, and these 2 daughters have not eaten. Let's just get up. I'll help you. Come on, girl. They want to eat, Mama. You're good. I know that was hard. Oh, there we go. You did it. So to bump her, I'm just going to go underneath her belly, right in front of her udder, and just gently bump up like this. And I don't feel anything hard coming back at me or bouncing back at me. Why you gotta ruin a cute moment, Cami? Alright, you guys, so Cami was kidding 111, and she did amazing. She had 3 beautiful, healthy babies, and so I thought she was going to have 4, but that's okay, and Emily also thought 4. So Emily and I are still tied, because obviously Cami had 3, but yeah, so let me show you the babies. Alright, so this little dude is baby 241. Let's see. Their lungs work. This little doe is 242. And this cutie, covered in, okay, covered in moon spots, is 243. Alright guys, so I'm going to go check on my other does and see if anybody else is in labor, which I don't believe are. So maybe we'll have a little bit of a down day tomorrow. But day 2 of kidding day went awesome. Very happy with all of the babies that have been born so far. And we will see you guys again soon.
This summer, Blue Cactus Dairy Goats is showing nationwide. Join us as we travel across America. You've watched us raise our goats. You've watched us build our herd. Now watch us compete in 16 different dairy goat shows across the country. See how we stack up against herds from other areas. Of course, this is a team effort, and we could use your help. Join our team by subscribing to our channel, leave a comment, click the like button, show Grandma how to find our videos. If you can, join Patreon. Patrons are invited to meet us at the shows. Blue Cactus Dairy Goats. It's showtime.